I'm Shoestring Jane. Welcome back to my channel. I thought I would just do a review of the week since we got back from our holiday, really. So it's just a review of random money-saving things that we've done. We've been clearing up the garden. Well, I say we, but actually Justin's been doing all of the garden. He's tidied it all up because the grass was ridiculously long when we got back. I don't know why. And he also managed to clear out our little shed. We cleared out the two at the bottom of the garden at the beginning of the year. But the one in the middle, it was so full of spiders' webs, and it was so just full, and it was tiny, and it was so intimidating. I kept looking at it thinking, I'm going to do that soon, and obviously just didn't do it. I've been thinking that for about a year now, and he finally just took the bull by the horns and got in there, got covered in spiders' webs, and pulled everything out, threw lots of stuff away, because really there was lots of things that we just don't need. Or was just rubbish. Pulled out lots of pairs of wellies that I didn't know we had, which is really good because I always need a pair of wellies. I've got some nice ones that I picked up secondhand on eBay, but actually if I walk too far in them, they hurt my feet. So I've got some old ones that I can use now for long dog walks in the winter. I just did odd sort of catch up with admin and that kind of thing. Did my roots, which was scary grey. Picked the red currants. We're not growing hardly anything in the garden this year. I did say that before because we're focusing on DIY, but we've got red currant bushes there and black currant bushes, and they have come to peak perfection whilst we've been away. So I picked the red currants and froze them, and also managed a boot sale. So I'll let you see what we've been up to then. So let's get you, you're a bit wonky. I'm just sitting in my local Aldi car park drinking my coffee because I felt like I really needed one this morning before I started shopping. Because we've been on holiday, we've got hardly anything in the house at all, so I need to get food and cat and dog food and put in a prescription and oh god, other things, lots of things. I just need to do lots of jobs to catch up with myself, so I needed a coffee. So I was organised and brought coffee with me, so that's good. So it probably means I'm going to just need to go and find the loo at some point as well though, because coffee has that effect on me. Too much information, sorry. And I've just got to catch up on admin as well this afternoon. So Justin's taken Archie out for a long walk and then to see his mum, so I won't have any little dogs barking and interrupting me, hopefully, so I can just get on with stuff. So off we go into Aldi. So if you saw my blog about moving to a more plant-based diet, you'll have seen my Aldi haul and the type of things we're going to eat this week. So this is the first meal that I've made. It's just a vegetable stir fry, and the protein is just going to be sprinkled on top. Just some dry fried cashew nuts and sesame seeds. And I'm going to have some brown rice with that, so that'll be nice. Nice healthy dinner. This is our little slightly knackered shed. Which Justin completely cleared out yesterday, and I think all the rubbish that was in here was kind of holding it up. So it definitely needs some work. The chipboard is completely wet. The roof is really wet, full of spiders. You can see the air through all of the planks. So I don't know if he's going to be able to salvage this, but he's going to have a go, and he certainly did a bloody good job of clearing it out anyway. So much bindweed. Nightmare. Lots of berries though. We have somewhat let the bindweed take over here. We're amazed there's so many berries, but there are. So I'll get those off first and then tackle the bindweed. There's little Dory. Are you sunning yourself? Not that easy to film you. She's got the loudest purr ever. This is one of my favourite walks. It's really pretty. Archie likes it too. It's a mix of old and new houses, but the old ones are really lovely. Window cleaner going by. It's on a really nice green, which suddenly is full of cars. It's really quiet normally. I don't know where all these cars are coming from. Must be coming back from school. It's that tipping out time. These cottages are particularly nice. I really like these. You nudge. It's submissive. Is that big Columbo beating you up?
Oh, don't be such a bully little boy. Such a bully little basset.
All these puppies.
Wait.
I just wanted to show you this silly dog. I think we wore him out on our holiday. He was so exhausted. Are you? Are you just thrilled to be watching the men's Wimbledon final? It's neck and neck at the moment. What do you think, Arch? Honestly, you've never met such a stupid, exhausted dog. Are you cute? Are you cute? I think he is. So I really need to do my roots. They're looking a bit shocking since I got back from holiday. And when I do my roots, it literally costs me £2 or £3 because I buy these nice and easy hair dyeing kits from Home Bargains. I only mix up half. I've already used half of this one and half of the developer. I mix it up in this little bowl I bought absolutely years ago for a few pounds from Boots. So I use half at a time. So sometimes I get these for about £5. They don't cost very much, these nice and easy kits. And then I just do the roots. I don't do the hair, all of the hair, otherwise it gets too dry. At the moment it is looking really dry, so I might do a hot oil treatment or something as well this week. But for now, I'm just going to do this. So Sunday morning, and I have got up early today. I really didn't want to actually. The alarm went off and it was a bit of a shocker to come to the boot sale. But I'm glad I did because I have got quite a few bargains, so I shall go through those a bit later. I also picked up, because it's my shopping day tomorrow and we're nearly out of fruit and veg, so I got a big bag of fruit and veg for £7 from the market stall here. All lovely, really fresh and nice, so I thought that was worth the chance. And I picked up a new wok, which I really needed. One of our woks has gone a bit kind of manky and rusty, so that really needs to be thrown out. And some bits of clothing, some bits and bobs, but I should say I'll go through them later. It's only, it's about 9:45, and I've been here for, I don't know, about 2.5 hours. And that's enough because it's so hot. As I say, it's just boiling. I can't actually finish the last few stalls, it's just too hot. And there's still loads and loads of people coming in, so I think it's going to be a busy one today, but it is really, really hot. It's a proper heat wave. So off back now to have a cool shower and get myself a drink. One thing I did forget to say was that on my way in, I just happened to get chatting to a lady and her daughter, and she's an intensive care nurse, and she was telling her daughter she had to put her mask on and wear it all the way around because there were 2 people in intensive care here who had been double vaccinated, and so she said it's still really, really serious. Everybody should be wearing their masks. So I wore mine almost all of the way. Where there wasn't a big bunch of people, I took it off because, as I say, it's really hot. But the rest of the time, if I was around a stall looking at things, I had my mask on all the time, but nobody else did, and everyone's forgotten about social distancing already. I just don't think it's worth taking the risk, really, at this point in time. I have been double vaccinated, but I still don't want to get it. So if she's saying there's 2 people in intensive care who have been double vaccinated, I don't think we can be complacent, really. We still need to be very careful. Anyway, I really am going this time. Finally plucked up the energy to go to a Sunday morning boot sale this morning. I thought it was a sunny day, so it'll be a good turnout. Actually, it was a really boiling hot day. It's very, very warm now. So I did probably most of it. I went around most of the boot sale, but I kind of ran out of steam towards the end, plus I ran out of money. I'll show you a few of the things that I managed to find. A lady had some of these on her stall, which she'd never used. I've actually stopped using kitchen roll, and instead I use just cut up an old towel, squares of a towel, and it works just as well. I just wipe up spills and things and then sling them in the washing machine. But these are only £1, so I thought, well, I'll give those a go. Reusable bamboo towels, which you can wash up to 85 times, it says. So that's 1,700 times per roll, 100% sustainably sourced bamboo fibre. So all good for £1. I don't know how much they are normally, but I'm sure they were a lot more than that. And whenever I go to a boot sale, I always look out for little things for Justin's niece. She's had a baby recently, the cutest baby ever, little BB. So I just odd little things I try and pick up for her. And my girls really liked Spot when they were little. So I saw these little board books, and they're only 20p each. And they're quite nice inside them. They're pop-up books, and none of the pop-ups have been broken off or ripped up. So they're quite nice. So I thought little BB might like those. She's just 6-7 months now, so she's just probably going to get to the stage where she's old enough to sit and look at a card book. I always used to read loads to my girls, and they all grew up to be fantastic readers and really good at English, and all kind of do written work really as part of their professional lives now. And I'm sure that's why. I think the more you read and encourage your children to read, the better your grasp of language is, and spelling and grammar and everything. So we're a family of readers. I picked up this really gorgeous dress. It's a Michelle Keegan one, so I don't think it's massively fancy. I'm not sure where this retails, but I thought that's just so lovely and floaty for a sort of summer's evening event. I've got a wedding I'm going to soon. I mentioned in the last vlog that I did a hamper in my plant-based diet blog, that I was making a hamper for my friend for her wedding. So that could be a good thing to wear, maybe. So yeah, I got that. That was only £3, I think that one was. And then another stall had, they're a little bit battered, but they're fine when they have a clean up. I'm sure they'll be absolutely fine. They're a pair of Clark's leather ballet pumps in my daughter's size. So my eldest daughter's got a new job and she's starting on Wednesday, and it's been a while since she did an office-based role, so she hasn't really got any smart clothes. She hasn't got to be very smart, so smart casual they said, but you know, she wears trainers nearly all the time. That's all she's needed to wear really. So I thought, well, I'll get those for her. They're only £1. That's worth a try, and hopefully they'll fit her. And I picked up another dress, and bear in mind it was actually hot and I was wearing cotton trousers, but I was wearing trousers and quite a heavy t-shirt. This one, it's not particularly light. I was just looking at dresses thinking, oh, I'd like to be in one of those. I picked up this Maasai, I think it is, dress, which I don't know if you can see. It's another sort of midi dress, nice spotty cotton one. And I thought, well, that's really pretty. I'll just wear that day to day and it looks really comfortable. So I might actually try that on in a bit. I didn't buy that much at this boot sale, but what I got was useful. There was a lady with, it looks like a completely brand new, cool box bag thing. We have got a few of these, but they're getting a bit tatty, and I noticed when we went on a holiday that the lining of one of them had kind of broken, so it's hard to clean inside the corners now where the breaks are. So when I saw that for £1, I thought, I can't go wrong, I'll have to grab that one. And the final thing I got was really, really useful, is a wok with a lid. I use woks for all cooking really. I just use woks constantly. To me, they're just a great, fabulous non-stick frying pan. So I've got a couple of woks. One of them I just threw out yesterday because when I looked at it, it'd been sitting at the bottom of the cupboard for a while. I must have been using the one on top a bit more, and it just had started rusting, and I thought I don't want to use that anymore, so got rid of that. Plus, neither of the ones that I have currently has a lid that was made for them. So I do have a lid like this, but it doesn't fit either of the woks properly. So this one is obviously made for it, so that fits it. And that was £1. So I didn't spend very much money. Well, the other thing I bought was a load of fruit and veg, and I mentioned that in the car. So they have some really nice fruit and veg stalls at our car boot sale, several of them actually. They have one from a local farm, which is just gorgeous, but really expensive. And then they had just your standard, bog standard sort of market greengrocer one. And I picked up some strawberries, some things for our stir fry this afternoon, so I'm going to make a big stir fry. I didn't have very much veg left because normally I said it before, I shop on a Monday. It's Sunday today, so I picked up some mushrooms and some peppers, some strawberries. What else did I pick up? Some strawberries and a cabbage. So that was all for about £5, I think. So that's nice and fresh, and probably means I won't go shopping tomorrow. I might go on Tuesday instead. Eating plant-based has gone really well for me this week. I've been not hungry at all. If I've wanted a snack rather than reaching for the biscuit tin, I've gone for some oatcakes and peanut butter and maybe a bit of sliced banana on top. And that's really been fine. In the evening, I've just been, if I wanted to nibble on something, I've had just various types of nuts. So that's been good as well. So my snacking's under control. And the rest of the time I've been eating just loads and loads of vegetables. I have had some dairy, I've had some grated cheese. I haven't had any eggs actually, which is really unusual for me. What else have I had? I had a bit of tuna one day just because I had half a can open that needed finishing. And I've got some chicken out to do just because we've got some in the freezer to do another stir fry. It's the second stir fry of the week with all my nice vegetables from the boot sale, and we'll have a chicken stir fry tonight with some brown rice. But other than that, it's gone really well, and I don't think it's cost a lot more. I don't think it's cost any more actually, and I feel actually quite healthy and quite good. So I don't know if some of that's mental rather than physical. I don't know. I did step on the scales this morning. I don't think I'd lost any weight, but very stupidly, I forgot to weigh myself at the start of the week when I began it. So I had a rough idea of what I weighed, which I think is the same. So I'm sure though, if now that I've stopped eating chocolate and biscuits and cakes and crisps, I'll have to lose weight, won't I? It might be slow. So I know what I am now. So next week when I check, at least I'll know if I have actually lost any weight. So anyway, that's another random week of my musings and catching up with ourselves and just doing jobs and things. I have done some work as well, but I don't film that because that would be really, really boring, just looking at me looking at my computer screen. So I feel like I'm a bit more in control now since we've been back from holiday, and we're already planning the next one. I was considering booking a sun holiday, actually. I've never done that before. I had a bit of a chat with some people, the various members of my Facebook group, and some of them had had fantastic experiences with the sun holidays. Some of them had had really awful experiences, and there didn't seem to be very much in between. So I think what we're going to do is try to book one there's one particular park we want to go in. We don't really mind when we go. So if we can't get one there, then I don't think we'll do that. We'll have a look at something else. So you could check out my frugal holiday video that I put up last week as well, if you want to see how we got on in Norfolk and get some ideas for how you can have a frugal holiday. And you can check out my plant-based haul from Aldi and my meal plan as well. And then keep an eye open because I will be starting my upcycling projects this week. I'm going to do a collaboration with Frugal Queen in France. I've mentioned that before. She's doing loads of upcycling at the moment. They've got loads to do on their house in France. We're going to be doing bedroom. So I've got a couple of bits of furniture. Well, the whole lot is going to be done, but I've got a couple of bits that I'm going to start this week. So keep an eye out for that video. If you liked this one, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you know when my next one comes up. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.